yeah, I must be thinking what the fuck I am doing. Well, I'm doing in this video I'm going to tell about what color I like the what color how much I like that color. So sorry about. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm telling my opinion about just the best old of that character and what is the first character for first old of that character. And for Mario, I choose Wedding Mario mainly because I use this one a lot. And yeah, Wedding Mario is pretty cool too, but I would recommend Wedding Mario. For its first, I chose purple. Not because I don't like purple, don't get me wrong, I like purple, but not many people use this skin. Sorry, old. For the case best, I chose pink. Well, I don't like pink. This is one of the better pink alts in the game. And yeah, first I chose yellow. Mainly because it's rarely seen on Elite Smash. For Link's best, I chose Link Fierce Link from Ocarina of Time. Mainly because I like this skin a lot, but this is the popular one, not yeah. I still like this one a lot. First I chose this very darker green one, mainly because it's way too similar to this light green one. And if I remember correctly, this was supposed to be the main Link from The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, but yeah. And for Samus's best, I chose white. Sorry, yeah, white. Because this is the Samus skin that I see a lot. And one thing I should have mentioned that I'm doing this on 12 categories, but not anymore. First, I chose this brown one because it's the again just like TK rarely seen. For Dark Samus's best old I think I have to go with the golden one. Not only because this is I don't know how to say it, but yeah. First, I chose this one, which has a little pink in it, but it's just way too similar to its default. Yoshi's best is light blue, because this is the popular Yoshi skin, and I see a lot of Yoshi players use it. First, you know I have to go with grafted Yoshi. This skin right here is ugly, mainly because this is so bad that literally nobody uses it, and it got replaced with Yoshi's best old black Yoshi, which is just the first thing that could ever happen. And one thing I forgot to mention for Mario that they removed is Wario old. Kirby's best in my opinion is Ray, mainly because it's reference to The classic Kirby in the first Kirby game was it on. It was probably on SNES, if I remember correctly. First I chose this orange one because I like the red one better, but yeah, this one is not good for me. For Fox's best I chose this green one because it just looks good on him, and his one first I chose this purple one mainly because it looks ugly and rare and it's rarely seen. For Pikachu's best I chose the headband one because it's some easiest skin and I like it a lot. For his first I choose Pikachu Libre. I always hated this skin from Pokémon Tournament. Why is this in the game? And they removed Pikachu's best skin in my opinion. Pikachu with the freaking goggles from Smash 4. Let's move on to Luigi. His best has, in my opinion, is this one. This light dark blue, light green, and yeah, mainly because Legend and Flash uses this skin a lot, and I used to, because this might be the popular Luigi skin. First, I chose this orange one, mainly because it doesn't look good on him. For Ness's best, I chose this one, and mainly because this is one of the better Ness olds that I have seen. First, I chose this blue one because but all I don't dislike it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't see it a lot. For Captain Falcon's best is this pink and white one because this is one of the best pink golds in the game, if not the best. First, I chose this green one because I don't get me wrong. I like green a little bit, but not that much. Well, Jigglypuff has 8 pink golds, but I'm gonna with this summer had 1 because it just looks good on her. First, I chose this one with the rose in it because it doesn't look good on her. Let's move on the beach. I just love this Fire Beach old. It has 2 references. First one is the Super Mario 3 World beach when he picks up the fireball power up, and the original SNES Super Mario. Sorry, not Super Mario Bros. Regular Mario Bros. Well, yeah. First I chose this yellow one because it just doesn't look good on her. Daisy's best has to be this white one. I just don't know why. I just like it a lot. For her first, I chose this purple one because it's really seen in my opinion. Told. For first best, I chose this black one because it's just very good on him. First, I chose this pink hair one because it just doesn't change literally anything besides the hair of it. Like, come on. Excalibur is one of the worst ults in the game. But if I had to pick one, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Because I like this and I use it, but not many Excalibur use it, I don't know why. I just personally think this looks good on them. For the first, I chose this one. It both have light blue, and yeah, I don't like it. Sixth best it has to be the black one, because she is a ninja. And for first I chose this yellow one, because it just looks like she pissed on her clothes. For Zelda's best I chose again the black one, because it just looks good on her, and it's one of the two old what changes is her hair color. For first I chose the blue one, and because I don't, it's because it just doesn't fit her. For Dr. Mario's best I chose this blue one, because no, even though like rare, like literally nobody uses this old, I just love this. For first I chose this pink one, even though it's reference to Dr. Toadstool, if I remember correctly. It just doesn't look good on him. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think, in my opinion, Pichu doesn't have a single bad ult in the game, in my opinion. But if I had to say what is his best ult, it's probably gonna be this one, because it just looks way too good on him. First I chose this one, because it's just very well to be one of those India guys. Don't ask why. And for Falco's best, I chose this black one, because it just looks very good on him. And for his first, I chose this orange one. Yeah, I think that's orange. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah. Yeah. I don't see this a lot.
Seuraavana Kemi. Nesta Kemi. Next stop Kemi.
For fourth best, I chose this white one, because some people say white Mora is the best Morse, and yeah. First, I chose this gold one, because it's one of the rare, because it just doesn't look good on me. Sorry, Mart players, if you use this skin. I don't like it. For Lucina's best, I have to go with the Tiki one, Yes, this is reference to the Tiki. For reverse I chose again this yellow one. It just doesn't look good on her. For younglings best, I chose this dark youngling one because it's just incredibly edgy. Link has one too, but it's not as good as Young Link in my opinion. For his first I chose the white one. Mainly purely because it's rare. It's again one of the rare skins. It's rarely seen in Eligimus and tournaments maybe. Another skins are not good, but because they don't change the look of him that much. But if I had to choose one for the best, it's gonna have to be this one. First I chose this purple one because it's just way too similar with default. For me it was best. I chose this black one because it's the best old and I use it a lot and I see a very good amount of people use this skin a lot. First, I'm gonna go with this orange one. It just doesn't look good on him.
Sait jonkun Patlaskaderin paska siitä kyllä, mutta en mä tiedä saako se paremmankin. Tuo olisi
World's best.
Se oli ton Case Hardmanin.
Ja hyvät matkustajat, meillä Kemistä matka jatkuu aikataulun mukaan kello 10.50. Eli pysäytään semmonen 4 minuuttia tässä Kemissä. Ehtii pikkusen haukata raitista ilmaa, mikäli haluaa.
Ajaksa haukata raitista ilman.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for us, best I chose this gold one because it's just very good and it's the best gold all in my opinion. Captain Falcon one is very good as well, but not as good as Roy he has. First I chose this light blue one because it's just kinda similar to his default. Kinda. For Chrome's best, I'm gonna go with this black one. For his first, I chose this purple one because, yeah, I don't see Chrome players use this at all, like literally. For Game & Watch has pretty good odds, but I think I'm gonna go with this gray one. Yeah. Yeah, just it's very good. First I chose this blue one because I don't see Game & Watch players use it.
It's your place. Okay.
For a minute on that, but I have to go with Galactonite because it's just very good. First, I chose this red one. Just I don't know why. For a bit, I chose this black one as the best. Even though it's similar to Dark Bit, it's still very good. And first, chose this yellow-haired one. It just doesn't change much. Just changes the hair. For target pitch best, I chose this one. For target first, I chose this yellow one because it just looks bad on me. For zero best, I chose this black one because it's just very good on her. For first, I chose
Ja terveys vaan kaikille uusillekin matkustajille. Kyseessä on Interittynä 24, jonka määräasema on tuo Helsinki ja Helsingin aikataulun mukainen saapumisaika on kello 17.35. Tärkeimmät tiedot tulee siinä, että ravintolavaunu löytyy vaunusta numero 3, palvelee aina tuonne Helsinkiin saakka. Ja vaunusta numero 4 löytyy konduktorin työpiste, yläkerrasta lasten leikkipaikka ja alakerrasta hieman tilavampi WC, missä on muun muassa lasten hoitopöytä. Numerointi menee sillä tavalla, että junan kulkusuuntaan katsottuna keulilta löytyy vaunu numero 1 ja perää pitää sitten vaunu numero 7. Lähden tarkastelemaan kaikkien Kemistä kyytiin nousseiden matkaliput ja no mikäli tosta Tervolastakin on kyytiin jokunen noussut, niin katsotaan samalla nekin. Ja mikäli lippu on siellä mobiililaitteessa, niin pyytäisin säätämään sitä näytön kirkkautta mahdollisimman kirkkaaksi, niin lipun lukeminen onnistuu huomattavasti sujuvammin. Ei muuta kuin kaikille oikein mukavaa matkaa.
Yeah, I chose this dark blue one because it's just way too similar to her default. I was originally thinking one of these two molds being her first, but they're all okay. Wario has pretty good ults, in my opinion. For its best, I chose this yellow one. It's one of the best Wario ults, if not the best. I used many Wario players use this skin. And for its first, I chose this yellow biker outfit because it just doesn't look good on him. For Snake's best, I chose this black one because it just looks very good on him. For his first, I chose this one, yellow or green. I don't know. It looks yellowish. I don't know. Yeah, it just doesn't look good on me. Mike has two different versions, Path of Radiance and Dawn of Radiance, if I remember correctly. And the first best, I chose this white one, the Path of Radiance, if I remember correctly, because it's just one of the Ike's better ults. And first I chose this green one because it just doesn't look good on me, and it's rarely seen. And for Pokemon Trainer, I thought it would be very good. Sorry, not very good, but very confusing to you that I'm going to do this on 4 categories, because Pokemon Trainer doesn't have actual moves, but he has actual skins, and it's the first skin that has two different genders, female and male. Yeah, and Charizard, Ivysaur, and Squirrel are on their own because someone else did this one as well. But yeah, for For Pokemon Trainer's best ult, I'm gonna have to go with this white one. I just love this ult. It's just perfect for her. For Pokemon Trainer's first ult, I'm gonna go with this yellow hat one. I just don't like it. And for Charizard's best, I'm gonna go with this pink one. And again, it just looks good on him. And for his first, I chose this blue one. Because it just looks like his water type when he's actually a fire type. I'm sure I have some pretty decent skins too, and I'm gonna have to go with this pink Ivysaur. I just love these Ivysaurs. And this is for the fourth Pokemon trainer, which is the female one. For Ivysaur's first, it was very hard to decide, but I'm gonna have to go with this purple one. It just doesn't look good on me. Squirtle might be the worst one of these, yeah, I have to go with this purple Squirtle because it's just very good and looks good on him. And first, I chose this this white one because it just doesn't look good on him. Diddy has some okay skins, but not very good ones, and not bad ones. I'm gonna have to go with this purple one because it's Zero's color, and I just have to respect, and you just have to respect this ult. For Diddy's first, I chose this green one because it just looks bad on him. For Lucas's best, I chose this one with the doggo, and I just love this ult. And first, I chose this red one because it's just similar to his default. Sonic has one of the worst ults in the game. If I had to say which is the best, it's gotta be this black one. Because I'd love to go with this one, but the black one is the better one. For his first, it could be any of the other ones, but I'm gonna go with this orange one because it just looks ugly. Well, in my opinion. For King DDD, game, hello. Oh, it took a while. Yeah. For DDD's best, I chose pink. This might be with Captain Falcon one of the best pink ults in the game, and I accept this pink. I just love it. For his first, I chose this light blue one because it just doesn't look good on him. Olimar has an decent ult, and he has an ult as alternate costume. But I'm gonna go with this black one, sorry, grey one.
Palvelemme siitä vaunusta numero 3 ja ravintolahan on avoinna aina tuonne Helsinkiin
Yeah, I chose this grey one because it just looks good on him. For visuals, I chose this red olive one because it's based off the older Ulmor, and yeah. Lucario doesn't as one of the first ults in Game 2. If he had his shiny, I would go with that. But I'm going to go with this black and grey one. First, I chose this green one. It just doesn't look good anymore. Robins are pretty decent ults, and I'm gonna go with this red one. It just looks very good on him. First, I chose this pink one because I don't see many Rob players use this skin. Like, I'm not kidding. For Duel Links best, I'm gonna go with this red one. I just like it. First, I'm gonna go with this one. It's way too similar to his default. It barely changes anything besides the hair and yeah, and the for Wolf's best, I have to go with this black one because it's just so good. First, I chose this light blue one because I just don't like it. Villager is the second character we have encountered so far that has a female and male version. Yeah, and for Wolf Villager's best, I'm gonna have to go with this light blue shirt one because it just reminds me of me in morning. Wolf Villagers first. I think I'm gonna go with this green girl one. I just don't like it. For Mega Man's best, not gonna lie, Mega Man doesn't have the good ults. But I'm gonna go with this black and yellow one because it's just very good. First, I chose this brown and yellow one because it just doesn't look good on him. Vivid Trainer is the third character who has female and male. Yeah, you can choose either female or male. For Vivid Trainer's best, I'm gonna have to go with this red Vivid Trainer because it just looks good on her. For Vivid Trainer's first, I chose this green male one. Even though I'm a male, and I just don't usually see it when I play against the Vivid Trainer players. Rosalina's best. I think I'm gonna go with this green one. Even though it doesn't change much, it's just the best ult in my opinion. For her first, I'm gonna go with this purple one. For Little Max best, it's gotta be this pink hoodie one. I just love this ult so much. For Little Max very first, I chose this brown hair one. It just doesn't change barely. It just barely changes anything besides the hair and yeah, and the swords. For ninja's best has to be black because it's shiny. For his first, I chose this pink one because it's just bad looking. And we don't need to talk about Mies because nobody even plays Mies. Promoter's best has to be this black one because it just looks very good on her. And for her first I chose this green one because even though it matches with her hair, I just don't like it. Pac-Man has, just like Sonic, doesn't really change at all. But I'm gonna go with this Open Meets one because it's the only wall that changes a lot.
G5 kyytiin tousseita.
Sorry about that. Yeah. First I chose this yellow one because it just doesn't look good on barrel changes anything. Robin is the fourth character that has female and male version, and sorry, I'm the third. Sorry, ignore me. And for Robin's test, I have to go with this red one. So sorry, blue one. Yeah, because it just looks good on him. For Robin's first, I chose this pink one because it just looks terrible. Even though it's a female, I just never liked this color. Sulk has some very good olds, and I have to go with this black hair and white one because it's just very good. First, you know, I have to go with Naked Sulk. It just looks ugly. But Junior is the only character that has 8 different olds, and they are all the coupons. Usually the first and literally the best and first can be swapped. I'm gonna go with my boy Morton. He's just like, well, I don't know but I think he's the coolest. And for the first, I choose Wendy. Just you. Get the hell out of this game. Dagon's best has to be this donation one. Because it just looks very good on him. First I chose this light brown one because it's just doesn't change much compared to its default. For reuse test, it's very hard to tell because it's big arms are in the way. And I'm gonna go with this black one because it's just very good on him. And for this first I chose this yellow one because it just doesn't look good on him. Ken's best as it again is black because it just looks good on him. And for this first I chose this green one because it just doesn't look good on him. It's just like Ike. He has two different alts for different versions. He has Final Fantasy VII normal and Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. And I'm gonna go with this first Advent Children one. It just looks good on him. And this has to be his first. It just doesn't look right. It's just rarely seen. Green is again once this character was female and male. Male and female. And for Coordinate's best, I'm gonna go with this black one because it just has because it's just best of Camilla, which I don't like, but it just looks good on her. First, I chose this red one. It's just so bad, and Corin has one of the first ults in the game. Bayonetta is like Cloud and Ike has two different versions. The one from Bayonetta 1 and the one from Bayonetta 2. And I'm gonna go with this red Bayonetta 2 outfit if I remember correctly because it just looks good on her. And for reverse I went toward this green one. And we are finally at level 20 newcomers. After 40 freaking minutes. For English best, I'm gonna have to go with this green which has the mask. Because well, do I need to say anything about this? And for English first, I want to work this yellow one. I just don't like it. For Ridley's best, I'm gonna go with Mecha Ridley. It's just very good. And for Ridley's best, I chose this one because it's way too similar to his default. Sam's best is this blue one because it just looks very good on him. For his first I chose this yellow one because it just doesn't look good on him. For regular I chose black one because it's just his best. And this one is the worst because it's just it's like doesn't change anything from his default. For King K. Rule's best, I'm gonna go with this black one. Again, it just looks good on him. For his first, I chose this yellow one. It just doesn't look good on him at all. Isabel has one of the worst ults in the game in my opinion. And I'm gonna go with this again, this black one. It just looks very good on her. And for her first, I chose this fucking pink one. I just hate this and her because she's just bitch. For Incineroar's best, I'm going with this black and grey one. It's just perfect. First I chose this orange one because it's just rarely seen. Okay, I'm not even kidding. For piranha plants best, I'm gonna go with this yellow one because it's just very good. And why the fuck is that? What the fuck? And for his first, I chose this purple one because it's just very ugly. And Sugar's best has to be this white one. Well, in my opinion, but yeah. First, I chose this purple one because it just barely changes anything about it from this default. Hero is the only character that has 4 different heroes for varieties versions. He has a Dragon Quest 11, Dragon Quest 7 and Dragon Quest 5 and Dragon Quest 3 if I remember correctly. And for his best I'm gonna go with this orange with the black hair because it's just the best of the best. For his first, I'll choose this red one. I just don't like it. For Pancho's best, I chose this black one. Again, I just like it. And first I chose this red one because it just doesn't change anything. There is some pretty decent olds, and I'm gonna go with this blue one for the best. And first I chose this brown one because it just barely changes anything. And Violet is the last character that has female, male and female version. For Violet's best, I chose this one. I just love this. For Violet's first, I chose this green hair female Violet one. Because it's way too similar to this one, which is based off Southeast. And Minimin is the latest Smash Ultimate character so far. For her best, I choose black, and she just looks good on her. And for her burst, I have to go with this pink one. And yeah, that is it. Bye.